Okay, Walter, I'm going to make another quick video. I realized that the probably I changed the belt position on the pulley, so this is the highest torque I think that I can get. There's only a 2-pulley situation. You have a better pulley setup than I do. You're using the new CNC lathe pulleys, and you may be able to get a slower RPM. I just stuck this scale in here so I can see it's not perfect, but it's fairly close. So that'll help. So this time last time I started a slot that wasn't on the video. So this time I'm going to start a new slot from scratch. Now the outer diameter here isn't round, so probably not perfect. So I'm gonna slow this down. It's probably going to chatter like hell. Yeah, it's not round. But once it starts going, it should get okay. Starting from scratch, fairly low RPM. Okay, let's get some oil in it. Definitely has more torque than last time. I took it off and put it back on again, so I don't know what I did. May have changed something. Try to make a little faster cut this time. Make a shorter video. Well, the belts, it looks to me, just right offhand, the belt situation's working better. Just the words of the wise. I hung the tool post a little further off the cross slide this time. You can hear some chatter when I let off the feed, but that's to be expected. I know my hand's in the way when I put the oil on. Like I said in the last couple of videos back, I'm not coordinated enough to do it the other way around. I can rest my left arm on the other lathe, so that makes it a little easier, but this lathe, there's no place to rest my arm. So my left hand isn't good for putting the oil on. It's good for turning the crank though. I think we're doing much better on this one. Much better. I got a lot more torque. Much more satisfied. Hope nothing bad happens here. You know, I never test out these videos before I make them, so you know, you're as much in the dark as I am. I haven't tried anything here, so it's just all from scratch. I always wonder about these people that make perfect videos. Nothing's ever wrong. I think they must test out ahead of time and then make the video. I have lots of things go wrong all the time. Get some oil right in that groove right there. more torque, definitely. Very satisfied with that. I hope maybe your pulley situation gives you even additional torque beyond what I have. You know, I have two pulleys. If I remember right, Shearline on the high-speed pulley, you know, this is a standard setup, right? I know they have a super high-speed pulley arrangement, but on the standard setup that I have, I think the highest RPM on the is 70 to 2800 or something. So when you change pulleys, I think it cuts the speed in half. So maybe the maximum speed now is, you know, 1400, right? Also, I noticed that when I was looking at the video before I posted on the last video, I noticed I could see a piece of tape on the pulley. I mean, on the 3-jaw chuck. I just ease off of it. This parting tool holder is unbelievable. No nothing. I'm going to crank up the speed a little bit here. Let me just ease off this thing. No reason. You know, everything's going smooth. Let me see if I can get a reading on this. But I'm not sure I can. $330 RPMs. So there you go. 330 RPMs right now. I was running slower than that before I cranked up the speed. I don't know what that was. I was running, I don't know, 150 RPMs. Let me turn this down. I don't know where I was at here. And that seems to be nice torque there. Let's see what that is. I'm just letting it chatter here, so. $190. That's cutting just fine. I could even go lower than that. Looks like the motor will keep running. Well, that makes me happy. Now, you got some advantages with your tool holder. First of all, you angled your slot, your spring slot, in the opposite direction of mine. That gives you a lot more. If mine was in the opposite direction, I have less clamping room for the blade, but then on the other hand, I can get a hell of a lot closer to the work. So that gives me a, you know, you're going to be able to, you're right, you're going to be able to cut off probably 1.5 inches diameter. So on a bigger lathe, you know, we got plenty of room, so not so important. But on these little lathes, it's just like even on the mini lathe, I extended the cross slide quite a bit. That was like a $75 kit for a new lead screw and a new casting. But of course now I got lots of reach for not just the cutoff tool, but for other things. So anyway, this is cutting it off handily. I hope I haven't got oil flying all over here. I just crank up the speed a little bit. She's going to come right off there. I can't tell if I'm a little bit, I guess I should have looked at my little indicator in the beginning with the rule sticking up there. Oh, there it goes. I came off there a little nicer that time, but I'm running a little higher RPM too. So that's good, perfect. Okay. I won't go into any more here. I'm going to keep this real short. Well, that's beautiful. I'm very satisfied with that. Really happy. I think that's well worth it. I can see some things I could have done different, but you know, beautiful. Okay, Walter, I hope that gives you another idea, you know. The belt movement is the clue here. That really helped. Lot more torque. Okay, I'll call off. Let me see if I can find the switch again. I never can find the thing.